All right. Welcome back to D&D, everyone. So, last time you were playing, you went around, finished exploring the remainder of this base. You had heard that there was an announcement that the evacuation was in progress. You decided, after finishing doing an investigation, seeing that a bunch of rooms had been cleared out, that you were going to progress forward. You found the teleporter, sending Aurora through, with Fern looking through her eyes. Aurora scouted out, saw a nautiloid that was preparing to take off, deciding to finish traveling through. You all went through the teleporter, worked your way along the tracks that you had found, eventually leading you to a large room where you encountered a very tall, large illithid who was also in the room with not only bodyguards, but as well as a large elder brain who introduced himself in your minds as the Shaper. So, we head to the Shaper's lair.
Do you remember that like dramatic hamster that like turns toward you and is like "Na-na-na"?
Yeah.
that that was us.
So, you're in the Shaper. You're in his lair. The large brain with the massive tentacles rises out from this kind of skull shaped cauldron, massive tentacles pouring out from it, leading into this kind of cool looking liquid that you'd seen previously. You've noticed that the skull itself is connected to the tracks, ones you've been following. It looks like it is preparing to shift away outside to the actual nautiloid itself.
I'm assuming this is him, right?
That is the larger of the illithids you had seen previously. The Shaper himself is this large brain
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Ooh, I like his decorative animal skull that his brain lives in.
It's very nice. And actually, if you give me a perception check, please.
Case of the very
Um,
nice brain case. Haha.
Well,
I clicked the thing. Okay,
it's
18.
definitely easy to notice that this skull is an actual creature skull that had been hollowed out and used as a container rather than something that has been purposely skull shaped.
Do we know what kind of creature this is or was?
Make a nature check.
I can help or do it.
Okay. I mean, I'm bad at it.
Okay.
Ethel's gonna whisper to Graham and be like, "What if you resurrected the thing what skull that was? Can you do that?"
Let me see.
Don't know if I could, and I think it'd take a minute.
Let me see here.
That'd be cool and unexpected. If we could
It would be, but we'd have to stall for 10 rounds if it even worked.
The creature's skull is nothing from this plane of existence. That much you can tell.
Can I arcana that to see maybe if I know what plane of existence?
Yeah, go ahead. Difficult to tell. As there's multiple different planes of existence where a large creature like this could come from. Your gut says probably elemental plane of water.
Interesting.
Okay. Are these pillars?
These are pillars. Yep, you have taken cover behind these pillars.
And it looks like the brain is partially immersed in the liquid.
Yep.
Okay.
The kind of like brine solution.
Does anybody have any lightning damage? We can do the end of Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth.
The telepathic telepathic voice appears in your mind one more time. You've come very far, but I intend to leave this place. Do not restrict me, and I shall allow you to leave. Otherwise, there will be violence.
Oh, at least we can agree on that. Do we roll in it? Because I feel like we roll in it.
All right. Click on your characters and roll initiative, please.
If this is how it's gonna go today, I'm just gonna go to bed.
You just get all the
I
bad
don't
rolls out
need this
first.
shit.
Okay.
For fuck's
So,
sake. Speaking of, I will be back.
I like how I'm just like character sheet to character sheet.
Hey, now you know what I do when I have to roll for all these dudes.
Well, I'm on a trackpad. You have a mouse.
That's true.
Okay.
And then the Shaper himself. And
Why do I have Divine Smite over here? Oops. Okay. There we go.
Descent.
I'm trying to minimize everything.
And actually, I gotta bring that up too. All right.
Lair.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just like I'm so used to seeing like environmental instead.
It's a lair action. All right. The Shaper begins by creating a. You can sort of just feel this like energy pulse from where the Shaper is, and you can see a wall. Actually, I'll just do it this way; it'll be easier. Begin to form. 1, 2, 3. Actually, hold on 1 second, as I have to just check something quickly. I just want to make sure I'm getting the exact correct description of the spell.
Make sure you get us exactly correctly dead. To update. You know, Chrome, seems like updating is a thing you could have done anytime in the last week.
Oh, I love that. Then it says, "Oh, you're doing do D&D today? Time to update everything."
No, it's not that time.
Okay, let's see here. How big is that? I'm trying to find the actual size of this. Sorry. 10. 10 of those. Okay, cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. The Shaper begins his turn or the lair action, by creating a large wall of this energy that appears in front of him. It goes up about 10 feet, going across the entire width of him, and creating a wall of energy. You've actually seen this wall before.
This is from the Spirit Caller, isn't it?
Yep. You would remember. Actually, you can make it an Arcana check on your turn if you'd like, but that is that. Otto, you're up.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. Just hold me over here.
Okay. All right. First one does not hit, as your blast just barely misses the creature, but the second one does hit, striking it for 15 force damage.
Yep.
All right.
And that will be it, I guess.
Hokor. Okay. Hokor is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to use its action to then dash. 10, getting close to you there. The second Hokor. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then it uses the rest of its action to also dash. Oh, and what is Otto using? Shield and sword?
No, the halberd.
Okay. We then go to the Umber Hulk. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is this the thing that kidnapped Kaido?
It assisted, but it wasn't the thing that did
Okay.
do it. And then it's going to use
Okay.
its remaining turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can see it like open the lids. It's kind of crepey yellow eyes stare out at you.
Okay.
Fiffle, you're up.
Yeah. Just sorting through a box of like random books. Like 15 years ago, my parents were like, "Throwing these books away, bring them to Goodwill for us." And I was like, "Books? I don't throw books away. What are you talking about?" They went in my basement. And anyway, now they're here. There's like a complete works of Shakespeare and Chaucer that are just like in terrible shape, and also a bunch of weird Jesus stuff. Like it's a strange mix.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So are we just we're just shooting at a giant brain? Is that the general?
Well, you've
The
been approached by 2 Hokors and an Umber Hulk.
the hook horror in front of you, like next to Fern, I've hit already for 15.
Oh, they've just rolled in here, huh? Have they gone yet?
Those 3 have, yes.
The brain has not, though.
Nope. However, he has created using his lair action, he has created a wall of magic in front of him.
Hmm.
People doesn't know a lot about magic. What if Piffle's ignorance and lack of belief makes the magic ineffectual?
Sadly, I don't
That's a
think
nice
that...
idea. That's not.
I just hate wasting my assassinate, but I think it's
Actually, Fiffle... yeah, I would say you'd be able to see it. Can you make a charisma save, please?
Charisma save.
Yep. You see the kind of creepy, weird yellow eyes of this Umber Hulk, and you feel like a tingle in the back of your head. Okay. And unfortunately, the tingle really just reaches into your skull, and you are going to do nothing. You are just kind of...
So this is the thing that happened before my turn.
Yep, the Umber Hulk moved within 30 feet of you, and because of that, at the start of your turn, you need to make this charisma save.
In that case, I do nothing.
You are just kind of hypnotized by this creature.
I can see why the fiend thing, you had to do that now.
So I am officially in what state exactly?
Actually, or if you'd like to, you can avert your gaze at the start of your turn. You won't be able to see the Umber Hulk or really anything in its direction, but you wouldn't have to make that save.
Like he's kind of behind the pillar. He could.
Yeah, he is kind of behind the pillar.
I'm looking closely now, and I do see these pillars that I am indeed positioned directly behind.
So you could probably hit the hook horror without. looking.
Yeah. I would,
peering
okay,
out that
you could hit the hook core without looking, like peering out to see the Umber Hulk, if you would like.
Yeah, I think if he tried to hit the Umber Hulk, that would qualify as the charisma save.
Yeah.
That's this thing up here.
This
No, that's
creature
this thing
right
here.
here. Yep.
He's the jerk.
Yep.
Right up there.
The hook guys have these hook arms. Yeah. Okay.
They're horrible.
I will stab this hook horror with my short sword to start with.
Okay. Currently, you're not next to it, but if you move towards it, you can.
Yeah, but it's only so many squares here.
Okay. So at this point, you are having moved. You actually would be able to see the Umber Hulk's eyes now. So you can choose to avert your gaze.
I avert my eyes.
Okay. So you're going to be attacking with disadvantage because you're effectively blind.
I stab blindly in the direction of the hook horror.
Okay.
So there.
Unfortunately, your sword just you avert your gaze. You kind of look like you're dabbing, and you just kind of like stab. And unfortunately,
Dabbing.
it just goes between the creature's legs.
The hook horror head
Piffle,
goes, hey,
piffle curses
careful.
and flails. Flails and curses.
The hook horror's like, hey, watch out where you're swinging.
Well, these things they're a little too mentally dominated to really form any coherent thought. But we go to Fern now.
Okay, I will.
Flail?
Bunny hop. What?
That's
What
it,
did you
flail.
say?
That's it,
No.
flail.
I'm gonna rabbit hop over here.
Okay.
And then shoot at this hook horror here.
All right.
Where is it? 2 times.
The first one does hit, dealing 6 piercing damage.
Yep. And then Aurora will attempt to attack it while averting her eyes from that
Okay.
thing behind it, I guess.
Okay. So she'll be attacking with disadvantage then, but
Okay. Let's see.
and unfortunately, with her closing her eyes and attempting to attack the hook horror, she is not able to land a hit, and her bite just kind of like snaps and hits it like just air.
And she'll move like right there.
Okay. We now go to the large Illithid. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to... Let me just check something quickly, just to get the... ...60 feet, okay. Yep, that'll get everybody.
Does it need line of sight?
Let's find... You do need to see them, yes. So he would see Fiffle, Otto, Aurora, and Lilith.
I don't know. I gotta have cover on that. It'd be kind of tough.
You had leaned out to shoot. He would see enough of you to see. So I'd like everybody, with the exception of actually even Fern, I think he'd be able to see.
No, that's behind cover. That's like
Behind
hard.
the-
That's a pillar right there, man. That's tough stuff.
All right. Well, then not Fern. Okay. So everybody but Graham and Fern, and you just hear a telepathic voice inside your head, and it just resonates and just leave. And I'd like everybody to make a wisdom save, with the exception of Graham and Fern.
That-
Okay. All right. Why'd you make... Oh, I see. Well, the first one's for Lilith. The second one was for Otto. Sorry.
Yep.
I thought it. Normally, I'm used to it saying the name, but
I know it doesn't underneath. That's why. Like right under wisdom save, it says Lilith.
yep. I was looking at that, and then I will need one for Aurora as well.
See,
Good.
she rolled a 9.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw that too. Okay. Yeah. The entirety of you just decide. Yeah, it's time to leave.
Is that a charm effect by chance?
It is, yes.
Okay, that is good to know.
It is the spell Mass Suggestion, who you would seen this used previously when you had fought the Tanner.
Well, so much for my damage, but whatever. At least I have an answer for it.
The Shaper, he actually does nothing. However, you can see that the large skull that it has hollowed out and is resting in the brine solution, it begins to slowly begin to descend on an elevator. As it begins to slowly creep down, kind of rush of air flows in from underneath, and you can see that there is just a gap as it's rolling down on these rails on this large elevator, and you can hear the noise from the nautiloid below it as it looks like it is attempting to slowly lower itself down into the nautiloid itself. Alright, well, that's his turn. Lilith, you want to leave? Seems like a good idea.
So how does this work? Like she's just like, yep, I'm out, but like
It must pursue the course of action described to the best of its ability.
how does she break this?
If you or any of your companions actually, she would need to make an Arcana check to try and figure it out. Although, actually, I would say Graham and Fern can try and remember, because you'd actually encountered this previously.
I mean, I think she's the only one who doesn't know about this spell.
Yep, of course. Graham and Fern are the ones who are not affected by it. The rest of you
I don't think it's a hard
This is not like
to make that the psionic creature who's been in our heads this entire time just got in our heads.
Yep. But to actually break it, that one you're gonna have to remember, or at least think about.
Okay. What would that check be?
It would be an Arcana, or honestly, you could probably just do a history check because you had encountered it before, and technically it's history for you. And I mean, it's simply a, do I remember this? Which would be a free action. So anyway, Lilith would have to utilize the entirety of her turn to leave, which would actually bring her off map, but...
Yeah, I don't know how to handle this.
I will have her just say, go here, and I'm going to put a little mark on her to indicate she is currently off map.
I assume she's going to be further than 30 feet away.
She's walking, as he simply did not give a leave, quickly, run away, or anything of that nature. Simply leave.
Okay.
So she's nice, leisurely stroll. Graham, you're up.
Alright, I am going to waste my one and only 4th level spell slot casting Aura of Purity.
Okay.
So now that's also my concentration. However, it gives everybody advantage on saves against charm.
Okay.
And let's see, that's an action to cast.
And it's a 30-foot radius from you.
Yep. So that should get
Actually, not.
everybody but Fern and what's your bucket? Unfortunately, that's an action, so I can't really withdraw in the same time to get over closer to Fern.
Okay. Alright. And if you'd like, you can do a Arcana or a History check as a free action.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm sorry, you did do the History check 19. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yep.
Yeah, you remember the Shaper. You remember this spell. You know that if any creature affected by it is damaged, they suffer any damage at all, they will be broken out of it.
Okay.
I actually had that feeling.
the range on this? I think it's not far. Yeah, it's only 30 feet, so.
Okay.
Also, I already spent an action, so I can't. I would need a bonus action attack or something, and I don't. I also can't cast my spiritual weapon.
Okay. The Shaper uses the lair action to move the wall of magic it created to ensure that it remains in front. So the wall is protecting and forming a barrier in front of this creature.
I guess I'm. Well, I guess my turn was already done. But
Oh,
my
I'm
turn
sorry.
was
If you
done.
want to do anything else, like move or...
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
Okay, Otto, you're up.
You get advantage on your save if you get a save. Actually, fuck. Do you even get a saving throw? Like, did I just completely waste that? Or do you have to take damage to shake it?
It would either need to... You'd encountered this before, so you know that the creature affected by it must complete the task given to it to the best of its ability. You know that
Okay,
last...
so I wasted my turn. Never mind.
If you'd
that.
like, we can rewind a little bit, because...
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay. So, you actually did not
Don't
cast...
forget that. I do have my spell back, which is nice. It's kind of the only big stick I've got.
I like the nice circle though.
Yeah, it's nice.
Specifically took that with the idea of, oh, we'll probably need saving throws against mental effects.
Yeah.
More the fool I.
Well, you were right. It's just bad timing, more than anything.
Okay, so that doesn't help at all. Instead, I guess I will do Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
15-foot radius around Graham. And take that spell slot back, take that one away. So any hostiles within 15 feet of Graham, I think that's... Yep, it's all three of the big fuckers.
Yep.
Need to make a DC 17 whiz save.
Alright, miss. The creature enters the area for the first time, so that's when it starts. So we're going to start with the 2 hook horrors, starting with the one closest to you, Graham. It has to make a whiz save. So,
Makes it.
Yep, second guy fails. And then we'll do the actual... We'll do the Umber Hulk. Who actually also makes it, but either way.
So 14 damage to one of the hook horrors.
The one that was already damaged.
Yep.
Which is kind of nice.
Actually, I'm sorry, I did the wrong number. There we are. And then the other 2 are going to be taking 7.
Do they take half? Yes.
Yep.
So yeah, 7 for those 2 and 14. And it's also difficult terrain. I guess Graham might as well stay in cover. No use for my bonus action, no use for my move, really, because I want to keep concentration, so done.
Okay. Once again, the lair, it forces the wall of force to move with the creature. Let me just... Actually just... it does not do that. The wall of force remains. The lair does... The lair is actually... you can see a kind of energy flow out from the lair, and it goes and targets... Actually, you would see this hook horror here. So the energy flows out, and you see it like flow into the head of this hook horror.
This
And-
one? I didn't see anything.
Yep, this hook horror right here.
Okay.
And yeah. Anyway, oh no, you want to leave?
Okay. I will go here, here, and here. Does that provoke an opportunity attack?
The creature does not attack you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll just go, I guess I'll be on this side, but off the map.
Yep. So I'll give you a little off-map symbol.
That's it.
Okay. Hokor.
Can it make a wisdom save for me?
Yes, it can.
It
Pass.
makes it, taking 7.
Okay. Another 7.
You're just gonna chip it to death.
That's kind of how it works, yeah.
I mean, probably not.
Alright, this Hokor turns towards Fiffle. and it decides it's actually going to strike you. So
Oh.
let's see here. Yep. All right. Hooks you once. Hooks you a second time. Does the 14 hit or just the 22?
I believe just the 22 will hit.
It's going to just... You can see the kind of energy flow from the mind of the hook horror down the arms, and with a very fast, rapid attack, it strikes and it hits you right in the torso. The second one you're able to dodge, however, as you see the energy dissipate from this.
I will use my reaction to partially dodge that and take half damage.
Okay.
Use it, whatchamacallit.
And on the
Uncanny dodge.
Doesn't that break his flea thing though?
Yeah, actually, if I...
That would be
Yep.
8 damage, not 7, right?
Yep.
Thing up.
And with the pain of the strike to you, you realize, actually, I don't really want to leave.
I want more pain.
Actually, it's nice
Getting
here.
mixed messages here.
As the shock just
I may take my next vacation here.
snaps you out. The Umber Hulk, it is his turn now.
DC 17
other-
save.
The one didn't take damage or anything.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Honestly.
I'm sorry. I actually forgot to have the other one even do anything. So let me start with the... Thank you for reminding me. Let me start with the other hook horror.
You've damned us all, Lena.
Well, he's gonna take damage from
Fucking
the.
Christ. Alright,
the,
well, it takes 9 damage.
From the guardians.
Yeah, that's
And-
what we're doing.
Now we're going to do the Umber Hulk, who is also going to... Wow, they're doing...
5.
Okay. Let's see. The Umber Hulk can't actually move by. It's going to focus on Fiffle as well, just because the it's a little stuck for its friend in the way.
Follow the dancing halfling.
So it makes a claw attack with a 20, dealing 7 slashing. Makes a second claw attack, but I believe a 13 misses.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think the 14 missed.
Okay. And then it's going to make, wow, mandible attack for 17 slashing damage against Fitful.
How many total?
Total of 24.
Cool. I definitely can absorb that.
But
For now.
fortunately, Fitful, you're up. And on the other plus side, you really are perfectly fine with staying.
In a sense. Hold on. Where's my math book? Okay. Yeah. So, still can't look at an Umber Hulk, huh?
On the plus side, the hook core is close enough to you in a way that you can turn and mostly towards it while averting your gaze from the Umber Hulk.
Yeah, I keep my back to the Umber Hulk and make an attack on the hook horror using my short sword.
Okay. That one does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, and then I will bonus action hide behind this column over here.
And actually, with Aurora next to it, you would get sneak attack damage on it as well.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see Aurora there. I will gladly get sneak attack damage as well.
Good job,
Wow.
Aurora.
There's
It's
my-
24. That was a good
Nice.
hit. All right, let me just pull out my calculator.
Can Fiffle like yell at Otto or something?
I mean, he can yell at him as much as he wants. It's just not gonna. All right. Now Fiffle disengages.
Or yeah. Okay. So I guess I need to do one of those, but only one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Piffle bonus action disengages.
Okay. Vern, you're up.
Okay.
You can shoot me with an arrow.
I could.
Yep.
Or just throw a rock.
They're a rocket.
Or shoot me with the gun. I don't care.
Oh my god.
I'm here to help, Blam.
The healing gun. It's not healing.
You have a high AC also.
I think I have 17 right now because I'm with a halberd.
Yep.
But to be fair, if I'm running, I don't even know if I have anything else.
You didn't say to drop it. You just said to leave.
Okay. I can attempt to shoot you. Once.
One in the back of each of your buddies.
If you can get me out of work tomorrow, that'd be great.
Okay. I'll try to shoot Otto one time.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
All right, Otto. A arrow manages to strike into your side, and you feel a pain, and you snap out.
I'm gonna yell, sorry! Come
It's
back
like,
over
God.
here!
And
It's like I was an adventurer until I took an arrow to the knee.
The side of your-
You look down, and there's like an arrow kind of like just a little bit sticking out from a little gap in your armor, and you're just, oh, yes, of course.
Sorry, Otto. You need to come back over here.
Okay.
And you have your second attack as well.
Yes, I will, go ahead and shoot this dude that's injured already.
Okay. Fortunately, the arrow just, as you quickly turn and you loose, the arrow just flies over its head.
Question.
You might be within sight of
halfling luck.
Yeah, in fact, you are in sight of Fiffle if he doesn't want his reaction.
That is true. Fiffle had used...
reactions are
The reaction, isn't it?
right now for
Yeah, it's a
left.
reaction, though.
Fiffle had used his reaction to do the dodge, but then it became his turn, resetting his reaction, so he does still have it.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather we.
Nice.
No.
So
Damage.
actually, you're about to loose, and you realize, uh-oh, this is going to be just off when Fiffle does a little wink at you, and you're able to just drop your arm and aim a little bit, and it just flies, and it strikes, and it just, like, lands to this creature. It's badly injured. You can see blood pouring out from it. It does not look, it's like it is in great shape.
I just picture every time that Fiffle does that and it hits, that he just like snaps his fingers and it like corrects like the arrow midair.
Prince of Persia Sands of Time. That's
He's
not
like,
how that works.
Snap!
And then, I guess Aurora has to run away,
Then
so...
Aurora just wants to leave. There's...
think-
So she'll go that way.
Okay. The larger of the Illithids remains. Continue stalking 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'm gonna kind of hide behind here. I'm sorry. I wanted to hide behind the pillar a little bit.
And... oh, okay. Trying to think what I can do for you here. All right. It's going to actually hold its action until some event is triggered.
Great.
We now go
Nice.
to the Shaper,
I like the icon for him.
the large brain.
Yeah.
Yep. The Shaper is beginning. The elevator continues to slowly creep down. The air, like, kind of just continues filling this area. And the Shaper begins to continue falling, well, not falling, but traveling down. It is about halfway out of this area you are currently in, slowly approaching the Nautiloid. Lilith, you want to leave. So she continues going off map for another 30 feet.
Okay.
Graham, you're up.
Okay. Well, what do I want to do with that? I guess. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, it's not a concentration spell. That's the whole point of it. I'm going to use my bonus action for a spiritual weapon.
Where would you like to place it?
I will put that. Can it occupy the same space as the pillar, or is the pillar like floor to ceiling?
The pillar would be floor to ceiling.
Okay, I will put it up here between the two monsters, but within melee range of both. And then
Like
it is
right
going
here?
to make an attack on the wounded. One higher.
One higher. Actually, yeah, you should be able to control it.
Yep. Okay, and it is going to make a spell attack, which I think should get my bonuses.
I believe so.
Yeah. So ignore the chill touch. It's just.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ on a crutch. I hate everything. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Story of my life. Is the Umber Hulk within the bubble of suck?
Within the sphere you created, yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so it still is. So, Graham is actually going to use his action to withdraw. Actually, no, he's not. Graham is going to attack the one in front of him with his regular weapon as soon as it lets me open my goddamn sheet again. Thank you. Yeah, no, okay, done. I love everything. Life is great.
You might want to check if Karmic Dice is on.
Alright. The Wall of Force moves down and blocks another 10 feet tall in front of the Shaper, continuing to provide cover as it flows down towards the Nautiloid. Otto, you are up.
I'm assuming since I'm like way out there, I will
You're
on my
like
way back do him twice.
Yeah, you're like 15 feet off map, so if you wanted to, you could move back.
Let's just pretend he's here 15 feet off map, and I will shoot this guy,
Okay.
the injured one.
Make a attack against it.
Blast. Someday.
Okay, go ahead, roll damage. And with that, you can just see the blast tear through this creature.
And then I will shoot the one behind it.
Alright. You actually are just far enough away to be outside of its confusing gaze, so that does take the 18 damage.
Yep. And I will move up to here so that I'm out of line of sight of the Lithid.
Okay. So you moved up and around?
Yeah.
Okay. As you move up and around, the Lithid, it blasts...
I mean, this side.
Oh, you went around that side?
Yeah. No, I saw what happened. I'm not trying to be in the middle of the path. If I can't, let me know.
Nope, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, it would have been enough. I would have had enough to do that. Yep.
Okay. Then we go on to the Hokor. This one's dead. I'm going to have its other one make a wisdom save, which it does not pass. Go ahead and do the damage for 8. All right. And just right next to Graham it is going to make a attack against you.
Misses.
And then a second one missing as well.
Also misses.
As it attempts to swipe at you, but with you in between the pillars, it's just kind of like clawing in and not able to actually get purchase on you.
Okay.
It's the it's like when you do a heavy attack in Dark Souls, you keep hitting the freaking wall.
Yep. All right. With that, we go to our friend the Umber Hulk. The Umber Hulk is going to start by making a Wisdom save, failing, and I believe taking 8 damage. I'm sorry, 9?
Yep.
9 damage, okay.
I've been rolling it each time it comes up instead of just making a single roll.
I can't remember. I think that's what we've always been doing anyway.
As long as it's consistent on a like per fight basis, at least it should be fine.
Yeah. All right. It's in a difficult terrain. So what it's going to do. All right. Just checking something. Okay. Yep. You just see the Umber Hulk begin to dig into the ground. And leaving a large hole, but the Umber Hulk itself disappears from your view down that hole.
Huh?
And then it is going to do...
So we can see the Umber Hulk if we look down that hole, I assume.
Maybe. You'd have to
Maybe
look down
not.
the hole.
You'd have to look.
Fifil, you're up.
Okay.
Somebody
so we've
throw
got an
Snoop
Umber
on.
Hulk in a hole, huh?
Yep.
That's good.
I think I've read that fanfic.
What the hell is this thing?
That
That's
is the
the
Illithid,
Illithid.
the one who did the mass suggestion.
Maybe you can slap Aurora. She's a little farther down than where you are.
Do like a 1d1. You can wake Laura up by booping her on the nose.
I mean, I could, but then I couldn't do any other stuff.
You know.
I could use it just to maneuver and get into place. I'll use my attack and I'll elbow Aurora.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack action against her.
I don't have an unarmed on my sheet.
You could just do like a 1d20 or something.
Here's a d20.
Okay.
That should be good.
That
Let's not worry
should
about that.
hit.
He has a 17.
Well, that's not
I
his
should
modifier.
have,
You gotta-
it should be
Yeah.
a strength modifier, right?
So it should
Yeah.
So I should have a +1, so it is a 17.
Okay, good.
Okay, so you do strike Aurora. Just deal... I think it's... If you're not trained anything, it's literally just 1 point of damage.
Great. Perfect.
Yes.
If you need to like be a monk or have I think the brawler feat or whatever it's called to actually do additional
Tavern
damage.
Brawler.
There's I can't remember what
I
it
think
was.
it's your strength modifier, just flat, no dice.
Ah, okay. Well, also a
So
one
that
then.
would be also. And then I'm going to use some movement, and I'm going to go up behind like this pillar, and I'm going to bonus action hide behind that pillar.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
Hooray! If it lives on.
With that, Fern, you're up.
All right.
3 gram.
Yeah.
You said free Graham?
Yeah.
What's he?
You get one
Oh.
free gram.
You got a free gram.
What's wrong? Wait, what happened to Graham?
This thing is bad luck for his rolls.
Oh, well, I was gonna try to shoot it, so good.
You could also try and attack Lilith to try
Yeah.
and free her.
She's pretty far
She's
down
about
there.
60 feet away now. Not quite,
Okay.
like 55 feet.
Okay, I'll attempt to shoot her with one of my attacks.
Don't use a gun.
Oh, I'm not. It's just a longbow.
No.
Dang it. I'll try one more time.
Yes.
All right. So 11 piercing damage. As this arrow just strikes into her shoulder, kind of punching a nice hole right in her. But she is freed from the effects.
Fern yells sorry at her as well.
She grunts angrily. I assume she would just grunt angrily.
Yeah. She grunts gruntily.
Alright, Aurora will just move up to here. Sorry, Graham. I will shoot that the next time.
That's fine.
Try to get everybody back in the fight here.
Okay, this
Alright,
creature's turn. Five, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, what's moving where now?
That
Move it,
stupid
eat.
Mind Flayer is moving over here to hit all of us.
And actually, it's going to then move an additional 5 down. So it can try and...
That's your line. Literally says is blocked by the wall, though. Your middle line of the triangle.
Yeah, well,
See, like it hits the corner of the wall.
let's take a look here. Problem is, it's a large creature, so it takes up 4 spots. So there's no like nice, easy center point.
That's the bad thing.
Maybe if I make it like that.
Thanks, pillar. Next little part of the pillar just juts out.
Thank you, Pillar, for always supporting me.
Fiffle, in your mind, you could hear a telepathic thought. You cannot hide from me.
Yes, I can.
I'm just like picturing. I hear that from like behind me.
Yeah, we just hear you. Yes, I can.
Your Honor, I would like to plead nuh-uh.
Alright, Fiffle, I would like you to make a wisdom save, please, as you can hear the voice welling up inside your mind.
He really beat my stealth.
Oh no, he's quite aware of where you are at all times due to being telepathic.
Whatever.
Up yours, buddy.
What am I saving?
Wisdom.
Oh yeah, I don't have that.
Alright.
As evidenced by my dice roll. Not a thing I know about.
Yeah, there's it's literally in the creature block. You know where all creatures are within your telepathic range at all times, unless they are protected by certain spells.
Telepathy.
And then you just hear a thought, a voice in your mind, one that's you were absolutely just completely submerged by, as it just takes over your psyche, and you hear the mind, like the thought, kill the interlopers, and you see it point towards Fern first.
Kill the interlopers. Fiffle raises his blade.
And yeah, and you hear Fiffle say that. Onto the Shaper. The elevator continues traveling down. The Shaper, the brain itself, is almost entirely down this elevator shaft. Lilith, freed from the mass suggestion that was put towards you, you now decide to do something.
Something. I guess she'll move over on this side. I think she can firebolt from here. I don't know.
Shoot.
What's firebolt's range?
It's like 30. I think it's 60. It's not too bad.
Yeah, then she should be in range.
I'm sorry. It's 120. She's definitely in range.
That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't hear you.
That's alright.
So I guess she'll fireball the Hookar.
Okay.
Someday.
It does hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
What the? Come on.
Wow,
Nice.
so good. That is a good hit.
And she'll make her way back uptown.
All right.
Slowly. I think next turn she gets back on the map.
Yeah. Graham, you're up.
All right. Have we seen mind control like what Fiffle is under before? Like, could Graham make a check about how you overcome that?
Yeah, you'd actually seen it way earlier. This is probably something you had encountered a lesser form of, but you do remember that Chungus had been affected by it from the Dryads.
Sweet, sweet Chungus.
You know that if Fiffle were to take damage, he would maybe not necessarily be snapped out of it, but at least help him to try and get out of it.
Okay. The magical pick is gonna float over and try to bop him across the bonds.
Okay.
Try to clunk him with the flat of it. Never mind. Why do I roll so many fucking 2s?
Hey, trust me, that is me on Wednesday when I'm a player.
Alright, well, that's done. Melee attack on... Actually... What's the shape of the wall blocking the Shaper's brain?
It is just a flat wall. It's basically just a solid single wall that goes on like a straight line. I made it like a nice, like a greenish line here.
It's like, it's a 2x. So it's like 2 squares up. Because you said 10 feet, right?
Yeah, 10 feet high, so like, it's...
2 squares.
Yep.
Alright, Graham is actually going to use his action to withdraw, and he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here.
Okay.
I used my bonus, I used my action, I used my move, so done.
Alright. Lair.
If somebody's name was Lair, it would have been kind of funny.
Alright. It is... you see the energy flow out from the Shaper, and you can see it surround the head of the Hook Horror, and... yeah.
Okay.
Otto, you're up.
If I stand here, can I reach the Lithid?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure what. Okay, I will stand here, and I'll swing at the Lithid. You know what? I will vow. I will bonus action vow of Amity, so I have advantage on the Lithid.
Just give me that descriptor, please.
Let me see. Finding it. Hang on. Where is it? Here, it's this one. It goes.
Yep. Okay. Bottom one. 10 feet using Chinook. Okay. And gain advantage on attack rolls against for 1 minute until it drops to 0. Okay.
Okay, so I will attack him twice with my halberd. Whatever hell it is.
Let's do that. Okay.
So that's the first one hits, obviously.
It's
an advantage.
Yep. Okay, so the Illithid is actually going to... Let me just check something. That would put it to... Okay. Nope. It will take that first strike.
I will level 2 Divine Smite also.
Okay, go ahead and show me the damage.
I think it's 3d8 because it's level 2, so...
Sounds correct.
I'm not used to the new dice thing. Where is it?
Let me just verify.
Wait. I thought there was a 3d8. Am I blind now?
I'm not you, Ed. I cannot say for sure.
I am kind of blind. I ain't 3d8.
I'll just take a quick peek.
I thought there was like a pre-made like dice for 3.
Yeah, there's like a thing you can do. Okay, so that's a total of 13 plus 12 for 25.
And then I will swing again.
Okay. Wow, nice.
And same thing. So this time it's 4d8, right?
Yes, it is. Yep. Plus the double of the actual slashing damage.
Okay, so we'll do
Very
this.
nice.
And
so 16 and.
I'm just gonna hit this and then do a 1d8 extra, okay?
Okay. 13.
And
so 21.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's make sure that was 3.
That's
7.
a good strike right there.
Okay. And that will be it for me.
Okay.
And let me fix my spells, 'cause I think I'm out now.
All right.
At least on level 2s. No, I got one level 2 somehow.
Okay. We're going to go to the hook horror. So the hook horror.
Wisdom save, if you would.
Yep. But
Makes it taking 9.
still a good. Oop, actually, I have to do that. That would be.
And if I don't know where the Umber Hulk is, but if it happens to come up from below, it'll still probably be within the aura.
Yeah. Okay. So the hook horror is going to move 5, 10. As it just kind of like, it's the spiritual guardians are pushing against it, but it's able to like pull through, and it's going to swipe at you.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Does it have advantage? Oh, probably because it got buffed,
Yep.
right? It would, but I am going to use my reaction to cast Shield and raise my AC by 5 for the rest of the turn.
Okay, and then it's going to strike again, but
Yes.
also failing.
Okay.
All right. You know what? It's not going to do that. It's going to stay there. Okay. The Umber Hulk erupts from the ground right next to you, Otto, and it's going to make some swipes at you.
Okay.
So it's going to start with a claw attack, 24,
That'll hit.
dealing 7 slashing.
Okay.
A second claw attack,
Yep.
dealing 11 slashing.
Okay.
And finally, it will strike at you with its mandibles. Wow.
Jesus, fuck.
Doing 28 damage.
Okay. I'm looking at Lilith's sheet because I was like, wait, I only have 28 hit points? Nah, hang on.
Oh, I thought Otto, yeah, had like at least, if not full,
No.
close to.
I'll be fine.
46? Christ on a crutch.
Yeah.
I think that's a 28 total.
Yeah, 28 plus 11 plus 7 is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, yep, yep. Yeah, I got some good hits there.
Yep. I'm good.
Okay.
That hurt, but I'm good. God damn it, I keep opening Lilith's first.
Anyway, Fiffle, you want to kill the intruders.
Fiffle
Fiffle
is
wants.
dead in real life. He killed the intruder. He killed himself.
Fiffle, no.
Kill. Must kill.
Otto is in front of you. You desire to kill him. The thought in your mind says, yeah, killing Otto seems like a really reasonable option right now.
All right. Must kill Otto. Pitiful attacks Otto with his sword, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, Biffle attacks Otto with his dagger because his dagger is crappier. In case I accidentally-
Okay.
I will.
Damn.
Go for it.
Can I
Nah,
like
I was gonna-
save the crappy rolls for when I'm?
I was gonna see if I could
attack.
shield it, but I can't because I was gonna shield the hook horror and I would have been fine, but I don't have. It wouldn't be enough AC.
Yeah,
without
your
a shield.
shield's not out.
Okay. And Fiffle, because a ally of sort of is next to Otto with the Umber Hulk, you will be rolling sneak attack.
Oh come on!
Sorry. But on the other hand, it's also
Voiced by my own sneak attack.
these things aren't fucking around.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm still good.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, Otto.
It's fine.
My cat is snoring.
Your cat's having a nightmare right now.
Fern, you're
A
up.
D&D nightmare.
You've seen Fiffle stab Otto in the gut after he's been savaged by this Umber Hulk.
Piffle, why are you doing that? He's already shot him once. He's okay.
Yeah, I feel like I've taken more damage from my allies than the actual Umber Hulk.
Fern, you just hear Fiffle shout, "Kill the intruders!"
I'm gonna try to take out this. I'm gonna hit the Mind Flare, but I'm going to use. Where is it? I can use Favored Foe on him.
Okay.
And shoot him.
For the record,
Times.
Wow.
I knew what I was doing when I put myself next to Fiffle for this,
Okay. Yeah.
and I was fully prepared for it.
Okay.
And so it's take an extra D.
And actually, you get to double that I'm sorry, it's actually a D6, so you get to double that D6 because of the crit.
Oh, so 2d6. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. There we go.
Okay, so that is, first one's 7 plus 5, so 12.
And then the second one is
7.
7. Okay. Let's see. Then Aurora is going to charge at him
Okay.
and then maul him if she can hit him.
Unfortunately, Aurora just goes and he is able to just kind of twist out of the way so the attempt to charge fails as she snaps and just gets a bit of robe. Did you wish to do anything else with your turn?
I'm gonna move between these two pillars here.
Okay.
And I think...
The real engineering marvel is how the hell did that thing fit in between those pillars?
There's enough space.
Alright, I'm good.
Alright, the Illithid is going to go... Actually, it's going to move here. And it's going to blast... It would still hit Fiffle as well. You just see, like, a psionic energy form as it, like, places its hands on its head, and it just blasts. And I would like Otto, Fiffle, and Aurora to make intelligence saves, please.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
All these saving throws.
Oh, +3 on Aurora's. Not that it's gonna make much of a difference.
Oh,
I mean, I assumed I'm fucked already anyway, so.
this is +5 for 29 psychic damage. And the 3 of you are stunned. The creature is then going to use the remaining turns to pull back. 5, 10, 15, 20 to go here. The Shaper continues, the elevator continues going down. At this point, the Shaper is entirely out of, at least the brain is, of your view. You just see a few flitting tentacles coming from the remaining hole as the elevator begins to bring it into the actual nautiloid itself. Lilith, you're up.
I don't think Lilith can do anything. So, like, Nito, let me see here. What's a spell? There's a hook car away 1 to 5 pounds, and I can catapult it at the Illithid.
No, it weighs a little bit more than that.
That would be entertaining.
The hook horror, you know, it has a desk job. It doesn't move around a lot.
Let me see. don't. She'll fire about the thingy again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
Let me switch over.
Okay. The firebolt strikes a thick plate of armor on the creature, and it just doesn't seem affected by it.
Okay. And that's pretty much it. I think she just gets back on the map now.
Okay. Ram, you're up.
Alright. That's still pretty far away. I don't think this is happening. Bonus action, I'll smack the Umber Hulk with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Okay, that might actually hit.
That does hit. A nice strong hit on that creature.
It's attack rolls and save DC, but not damage in any way, right?
I don't believe damage.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just my stat, which means it'll be 9 force damage.
Okay. Be that. Okay.
Well, I guess I gotta be ballsy if I want anything to work. I will withdraw again.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, up towards the Shaper.
Surprise! You can't. What is it, these yellow lines? I figured you would try to get the lifted in the thing.
You know what? Yeah, I will do that actually.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, back where I was. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right up the middle, and this is its first time entering it on this turn, so give me a wisdom save.
Alright, that will make a wisdom save. And it is actually... Yeah, so it's going to be... 20.
Yeah. Well, it takes 7.
Okay.
And, done again.
And I'm just checking something. Okay, actually, you know what? I did forget to do that, so I'm going to do that quickly. I'm sorry. And I apologize. I forgot to make the save on that. And it's, I believe, it does not make it. So, Fiffle, you find that you no longer want to kill your friends.
Thanks, Fiffle.
Kill.
Bill?
Kill.
All right. The wall of force, you can see that it begins to... It goes down and it begins to form the same wall across, blocking access to the hole where the Shaper had just gone down, but only on one single side, meaning that you're able to go to the left or the right if you wanted to go around it. Otto, you are currently stunned. However, if you'd like, you can make a intelligence save. Unfortunately, you are not able to get yourself out of the stun.
Oh, I don't expect to because I couldn't get one on a normal mind flayer. You think I'm breaking this one?
Yep. Hook horror. The hook horror sees Graham approaching. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to enter in. And it is going to then make a wisdom save. Which it does not do.
Not make it.
So go ahead and roll the damage.
10.
Okay. Good hit. So it was 5, 10, 15. 20, 25. And actually that's about as far as it can go because it counts as difficult terrain.
Hooray, it actually did its job.
Umber Hulk sees the 3 are stunned here. It's going to go down 5, 10... And it's going to get close. It steps over the corpse of its hook horror ally as it looks towards Fern. It is going to claw at you, hitting with a 26, I believe.
Yep.
7 slashing. Second claw attack. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
for 13, and then it will strike one more time with its mandibles for a total of, so that's 32 damage.
Okay.
Anyway, Fiffle, you're also stunned.
Oh. I don't like to be stunned.
But you can make an intelligence save to try and break the stun.
Yes, an intelligence save.
Unfortunately, you're not able to break the stun. Fern, you're up.
Okay.
Fifthful still stunned, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fiffle, Aurora, and Otto are stunned. However, Aurora can attempt to make her intelligence save if she'd like.
I'll go ahead and try to attack this thing.
Okay.
In front of me with my short sword. I can't do a bow on it. And I guess I'll be looking away, so
That'd be a disadvantage. However, even with that, you're still able to strike the creature. You look away and you just stab, and you can feel the sword cut in and are able to cut some of the side. Your second attack, however, as you go to strike where it was, and the first hit goes, you go, but it looks like it had moved out of the way to avoid being struck. Ooh, and unfortunately, that would have been a crit.
yep. Alright, and Aurora will do that plus 3.
Okay. Fortunately, she is not able to make that. Did you wish to do anything else with your turn?
No.
Alright. Okay, so this creature's
Wisdom save,
gonna
though
make-
I assume it's going to make it, so it'll take either all or half of that, so 8 or 17.
It actually
it doesn't make it. Holy shit.
takes the full 17. And it does have a special ability which gives it advantage on saving throws for magic. So yeah, full 12.
Small favors.
Alright, the creature is going to do one thing quickly. It does not do that.
He pulled out a D6 and rolled it.
It pulls out a little 6-sided die, rolls it on the ground, rolls in front of you, Graham. It's a 3. You don't really know what that means.
It was a power move.
It's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
I assume I'm about to make a saving throw.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Okay. The creature looks at you, and you can feel like a shard of psionic energy enter into your mind. Can you make an intelligence save, please? Okay. Actually, that doesn't even... Okay. So, let's do this real quick. You're going to take 20 psychic damage.
Alright.
And are you able to give me a con save, please? Which you're able to pass. However, you can feel this psionic energy melding in your mind, and you find yourself unable to really think and communicate clearly. For you find your intelligence and charisma set to 1.
Well, that's annoying.
Looking toward your friends, you still recognize them. You're still able to recognize who is an ally, who is an enemy. But you are completely just... Your mind is shattered at this creature.
Am I able to act in any capacity?
You can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in an intelligible way. But you are able to identify friends, follow them, and protect them.
Okay.
And I'm trying to determine, honestly,
what the fuck effect is that? That sucks.
I'm gonna say the fact that you can't cast spells means you also probably can't concentrate on it.
Of course. The spirit weapon does not require concentration. Does it do its own thing, or is it also
The
just
spirit
gonna...
weapon will obey your wisdom, so I would say it is still capable of maintaining and even attacking, as it will be also defending your friends.
All right.
The Shaper, you can see the last of the tentacles go through the hole in the ground. You can hear a loud metallic clunk, and you can see the ground where the elevator is begin to, like, close as this platform begins to slowly close shut. You can all hear in your mind a telepathic thought. Your friend, the brain in the jar, gave me a fantastic idea before I destroyed it. Utilizing a aerosol effect, I can spray a mutagen using a gas form. A most fantastic idea I think I'll be experimenting with in the future. Lilith, you're up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think right here.
Okay.
And how does this thing look?
Both that creature is very well damaged, and the Illithid itself, both looking in pretty rough shape. But definitely, this creature here looks in far rougher shape.
I'm just like, don't have anything to use with like catapult, and I really want to use it.
And catapult can be used for like literally any item in your inventory, so long as it's less than 5 pounds.
Alright. Let me see. Okay, bear with me here. What if she catapults herself?
Well, she's heavier than 5 pounds, so that's not going to work.
Damn it. I don't know how much satyrs weigh.
More than 5.
Damn it. Alright, I'll just firebolt it.
Okay.
Meanwhile.
That does hit. Go ahead, roll damage. Alright. The firebolt tears into this creature. It is bleeding and burned. It is in rough shape. It doesn't know... you can definitely see this thing is holding on by a thread.
I don't know anything about casting, because she doesn't get like an extra attack, right? Or anything like that?
No. The firebolt's damage doubling is, in fact, the extra attack. She could, however, use, I believe, a spell as long as it's only a bonus action, as her cantrip was an action.
If she's got bonus action spells, we could probably use them.
Yeah, so she has a healing word. Let me see.
Healing word's always nice, as it will let you heal. And I believe she also gets some bonuses to healing as an alchemist.
Who's in the worst shape? Probably me, but...
Graham was already beat up when this fight started. Why won't you let me open my character sheet? I swear to fucking God.
It's delayed today. It's like really delayed.
It wasn't even doing that. Alright, I have 16 HP left.
I will healing word him. How many characters?
And is there any...
I can upcast it. Yeah. So if I do it at level 2... What am I doing here? Let's see. So 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier?
Yep, and because of the ability a Chemical Savant, Whenever you cast a spell using your alchemist supplies as the spellcasting focus, you gain a bonus to 1 roll. It must restore hit points or be a damage that deals a specific kind, but it equals your intelligence modifier.
Okay. So that would be 3, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Did you upcast it?
Yeah, to level 2.
Okay,
So
so
it
a
is
2d4 plus int plus spellcasting modifier.
So I think 3 plus 3.
All right. God dang it! All these stupid boxes are popping up.
So like 2d4 plus 6.
Yeah.
And I'm going to assume I don't get any kind of saving throw on the brain damage yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
2d. So what was it? 2d6.
2d4 plus 6.
2d4 plus 6. Oh my god. 12.
Okay.
I didn't do a plus 6.
Yep, but yeah.
On
28,
Mr.
that's a
Graham.
lot better than it was.
Also, how the hell do I close this window? That should be it for her, I think. Okay. Yep, that's it for her. Wait.
All right. Graham, you are up. You
Okay.
are aware of allies and enemies. You can work to protect your allies. And you will still be able to command the spiritual weapon you have.
I guess in the name of protecting allies, Graham will move the spiritual weapon down there to take a swing at the Underhulk.
Okay.
And I assume it doesn't have to worry about attacking with disadvantage because it's just a fucking spiritual.
It has no eyes to worry about.
Where we're going, we won't need butts to poop. 11 force damage.
Okay. Yeah. That is
Okay.
a good strike on the creature.
So Graham is surrounded by 2 things he knows are hostile. I assume his idea to try to get to the brain is out of his head with his intelligence gone.
I would say any complex strategies are, or even intermediate strategies are out of his head. He is in pure animal mode.
Okay, knowing that the fucking hook horror was trying to beat him up, he's gonna move over and try to beat it up.
Okay.
It was a 14 hit.
Yes. Go ahead, roll damage.
Alright. It takes not all that much, if I'm honest, but it is pretty beat up. And here's a question. Can I use my cleric abilities? If I use a use of my what is it called? Divine whatever, I can
Your
use
channels?
That's not a spell. I would say it's within your.
I feel like that's built into him.
It's muscle memory enough. It's like something
Okay.
you've practiced and is so root and you can do it as almost, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Oh,
Like an animal.
was that a charm or a frighten effect, by the way?
The feeble mind. Think it does. It's not actually, no.
Okay. Never mind that then. I forgot I have advantage on those types of saves.
Yeah, it's not technically a, no. It's not.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to. I bonked it. It's going to take 1d8 plus 4
It's got
plus.
2 health left. I would just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he just gives it a bop across the bonds.
Graham, you just goblin mode it and you just strike it and this creature falls down.
All right.
He roars like a barbarian.
If he's back in animal mode, he's also going to look at the Elder Brain, or not the Elder Brain, the Mind Flayer, and move back into melee range with it. He can't do anything further, but he can run up on it. So that's that.
Graham animal mode punches him in the groin.
Do I get a save at the end of my turn or anything, or is it just going to be there for the duration?
It's going to be there for the duration, or, I mean, I figure Lilith would be able to realize this could be healed with some restoration or other healing effects.
Okay.
The Elder Brain, the Shaper, is out of sight. He is not able to see you, although he is You can still feel the telepathic thought within your mind. However, it is not going to actually do anything. Otto, you're up. If you'd like to, you can make a intelligence save.
God damn it! I want to. God Jesus.
Okay. Unfortunately, you were so close.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
17.
They just gave it to me out of pity.
All right. Umber Hulk. It is actually concerned about where Graham is, so it's going to make one swipe at Fern, and I believe a 15 fails.
Yeah, it's my AC is 15, so.
Oh, okay. Ty's go to attack her then, so it's going to deal 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
It's going to move away from you. 5. Actually, I think it was... Okay, it was right here. No, it was right here. So 5, 10. It's going to make a claw attack against Lilith. Hitting. Dealing...
Only she hasn't been hit too much this fight.
No, but she started like at really low health.
It was like half health, yeah.
All right.
Well, only 15 is a light crit.
It also misses with its mandible. So I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Fern, you'd be able to make an attack of opportunity against it as well if you'd like.
And so will Lilith. You go first.
Okay.
Well, no, I think it's the 17 would hit because it's looking away from her, right?
That doesn't quite matter because it's not looking away from its own eyes. It has an AC of 18.
Yeah. Wow. Damn. Damn. Okay, let me see. Where's you?
Okay. Fifthful, if you'd like, you can make an intelligence save.
Well, Lilith could have opportunity attacking on.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to figure out which one. You know what? A Stata with a great club just sounds funny. Myth.
Fortunately, the great club, the creature's already passed as she swings at it with the club.
I'm just thinking of Stata swinging a great club. That sounds funny.
Fifthful, you're up.
Stunned unless I save.
You can make an intelligence save. Unfortunately, you're not able to.
Full stares at the column and drools or something.
Fern, you're up.
Ooh.
Okay.
I have a terrible idea. Man, how much does a spiritual weapon weigh?
Nothing. That would be hilarious.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Fern will step out
That's
over
an interesting
here
thought, actually, but...
and shoot at the illicit there 2 times. Let's see.
Go ahead, and yeah, 16.
And plus a 2d6 again. Cool, for my favorite foe.
Yep. Okay, so a total of 26. Wow.
And then second attack is nothing. Okay, cool.
Wait, no. If Piffle's stunned, he can't reactively clap for you, can he?
No, he wouldn't have reactions.
That's fine.
At
The
least I
first
don't
one was
believe he would. Let me just make sure I'm not screwing you over, but I feel like that's...
Piffle is stunned, but he's able to wink.
The only muscle I can move.
Actually, you are incapacitated. You can't move and can speak only falteringly. Attack rolls against you have disadvantage. You automatically take... Well, incapacitated. Nope. Can't take actions or reactions.
Okay, well, let's see if Aurora is smart enough to get
Oh,
out.
sorry.
How long am I stunned for? Assuming I keep failing saves.
1 minute.
Plus 3.
With that,
Okay.
Aurora is able to break the stun. So let me just pull up the character sheet real quick. At the end of its turn. So unfortunately, Aurora can't do any movement or action, but she is no longer stunned.
Hooray.
Cool.
Alright, we're going to go to this creature. It is going to... Okay. Creature looks at you, Graham. You can't really understand what it's saying, but you the rest of you can all hear like the telepathic voice within its as it speaks to you. Better luck next time, and it just phases out of existence.
Hey.
Hey.
That's rude.
And it just, Graham, it was before you, and it just disappears.
Alright. Well, spiritual weapon, gonna move it up here, and it's gonna bop.
Okay, well, we'll do a few things quickly first.
Not a 1d0. Okay, yeah, whatever.
Well, first off,
your intelligence is really affecting your spiritual weapon.
your
1d0 feels like what I've been rolling, just generally.
Okay. The Shaper, you can see the place where the ground continues to slide shut. You can hear the more metallic noise. The wind begins to flow up from this, and you can hear the nautiloid begin to like groan and growl as it is seems to be just charging up. We are then going to go to Lilith.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're after Lilith.
So can I catapult the spiritual weapon?
I do not believe so, as I don't believe it counts as an object.
God
Sorry.
dang it.
I thought Lilith had something on her. Actually, funny enough.
She doesn't. She just has snare, alter self for magic.
No, I mean for like items.
I don't anything.
Did she have like no money or anything?
Just like 5 gold.
Gold
You
counts.
could literally shoot a gold piece.
Yeah.
Well, this is not something I'm used to. Yeah, okay, we'll shoot a gold piece. What does this thing do?
Okay. So weighing 1 to 5. I would say a gold piece would weigh at least for this purpose it would be fine. I have to make a deck save, so I'm assuming shooting the Umber Hulk.
Yeah.
So it is going to make a deck save, which it fails. Go ahead, roll damage.
What is it? 1d8?
3d8.
3d8? Delete there. Roll.
Nope.
I didn't do that.
I think there's a period in front.
No.
All right.
And I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, 20. Yep, there we are. 20 something. Don't worry about it. All right. Graham, you're up. You still have the spiritual weapon. The spiritual weapon is close to the Umber Hulk still.
Okay. I assume that thing has not gone away again.
The Umber Hulk is the
No, the brain damage.
No, it is not. Sorry.
Okay. All right. The weapon will try to bonk.
It bonks. Go ahead, roll damage.
11.
Nice. Putting that to. Let me just make sure that I'm getting the math right, because for some reason. There we are. All right. It bonks successfully. The Umber Hulk is looking rough. It is in bad shape. There's not all you could definitely see it pouring blood from like the hide of this creature. It is not in good shape.
Does a 20 hit it?
It does. Go ahead, roll damage.
All right. It is. I'm also going to use that channel divinity.
Okay.
So it's 6 regular damage, magical plus. It is 5 plus twice my cleric level necrotic, so that's 19 necrotic damage.
Graham, how do you want to do this?
Just rotted from the inside out, and the shell just stays behind. Just an empty keratin thing full of reeking sludge.
The creature just falls.
A new home.
Just
Sorry.
a sludge from like as its shell leaks out, and it just collapses and crumbles in front.
Graham is gonna kind of get a glassy look and now that there's no targets, and just kind of look up a little bit and drool, and just kind of hands fall limply. If Lilith can do something about that.
I don't know if Lilith can do anything.
All right.
All
right. Otto, you can make a intelligence save if you like.
Sure. Is combat over?
Not technically, but Otto, your senses return to you. You're able to shake off the stun.
Can I actually move?
Unfortunately, this is at the end of your turn, so no.
Okay.
But Hulk horrors are dead. Umber Hulk is dead. Fiffle, you're up.
I will make an intelligence save, I suppose.
Okay.
What are these, by the way?
They're just like things you see like floating in the water.
Fiffle. Real nice of the game to give us our saves after the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Your senses return to you. You are able to shake it off. You no longer wish to murder your friends as well.
Piffle shakes his head and jumps up and says, "Hey, what happened? Where'd they all go?" And also, don't let it get away. So the Shaper has now gone to his vehicle thing. He's slinked away. What's going on?
Fern, you are... Well, you're able to move and do actions. You could also have Aurora make her intelligence... Oh, no, she actually made her intelligence save, so
yeah,
she's able to do whatever she desires. Within her capabilities.
I guess we should head towards where the brain went down.
Yeah,
So
let's all jump down the brain hole. That's probably going to be a good time.
I don't know what else to do, so sure. I guess I'll.
This will be a fantastic introduction to a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign.
I guess I can dash over there.
I want a campaign with Boo and Min.
Okay.
55. Hold on. 60, 65, 70. Okay.
70?
Yeah, I dash.
Oh.
And my speed is 35, so 70.
Okay.
15.
No, I was confused. I was like, how does she know my zoom level?
45. And we'll just go there.
Alright. Okay. You see the ground finish closing. It shuts.
Right,
and you can hear
that done.
from underneath the nautiloid kind of just finish like a roar, and then you just hear this kind of like lightning crack, and the entire base goes quiet.
Hmm.
And we are out of combat.
Hey, the giant brain got away.
Yeah.
I guess we have to chase him now. Or we could go home. Maybe even above the ground. Piffle looks hopeful.
Just take our slaves and go back home. I have 2 slaves, remember?
Graham is kind of just...
Oh yeah, we should probably get
Antsy.
Graham some help too. Is he cursed?
Graham...
Can I
Okay there, Graham.
Can Arcana him or something?
Actually, Graham, in your mind you hear a voice. You can make it out as a voice, but you're not really sure what it's saying. And it's just like... And then your brain snaps, and your intelligence and charisma is returned to as it was before.
Graham immediately begins swearing in Deep South.
And you can hear a voice inside your head again. Tried contacting you earlier. Was blocked by some force. You can make this voice out to be the elven wizard you had spoken to earlier, much earlier, Varen Veros.
Okay.
Finished planar travel is how his message to you ends. You have 25 words to respond.
All right. Let me type those out.
Come visit. We suck. We're dumb. Do it like if
have
you
we
haven't
heard
done
the
it.
word nautiloid like in character? Remind me. We heard it on the PA, right?
Yes, you did. Yep.
Okay. And the great thing is completely shut from here now, right? Like it's done.
The grate has shut. That the elevator that the Shaper went down through.
Okay. So.
While he does that, is there anything around here of like value or where he might have gone?
Make an investigation roll if you'd like.
I'm assuming Graham would help me if after he's done with this.
Yeah.
Okay. Where the hell's my investigation? Oh, that's the wrong character sheet.
And how far away from the hangar with the nautiloid are we?
It would be in the opposite room of you.
Yeah, how far, roughly?
I think I said like maybe about 80 feet. Through a door.
Can we run that way real quick just in case we catch the thing before it's taken off, or is it taken off?
You could run that way if you'd like.
Graham is going to run that way. He's got murder on his mind.
Okay. As you run through the
Sure,
door,
follow Graham.
run down.
Like murder on his mind. I love it when he gets like that.
To the hangar. You can see that the hangar is empty. Looking down, you can see that the hangar does loop underneath to the room you were just in, and you can see the tracks on the elevator that would have loaded it into the top of the nautiloid itself. But the hangar is empty. There is no nautiloid.
Okay.
This place is now devoid of life.
How fast do you think an nautiloid goes?
Well, it's in another dimension, so pretty fast.
Faster than we can run.
Let's see.
Was
there, out of character, because it has been like 6 months to a year, was there anything I specifically wanted to tell Varen Veros aside from what I'm about to?
You initially reached out to him asking if he would be able to teleport you.
Let's see.
But he had his magic answering system because he was doing a planar travel.
Yeah, so like I think if he can teleport us anywhere, I guess it would be the woman and the child that I bought for free. Just send us back to Vaxfall.
What was the name of the Drow city? Misel? How do I spell it? Actually?
Miselgroth?
Yeah.
Here, I'll gotta go up a little bit. Sorry. Here it is.
Near Next.
How good is this game?
Let's see, how many words am I up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Psychic.
Over. While you're doing that, Otto, looking around, you don't find anything particularly exciting. However, you do find in a small little storage container, and as you look through these like little bizarre pyramid-shaped shelves, they're mostly empty, having looked like they've been cleared out quickly. However, you do find a bit of gold that had been neatly stacked up and kind of wrapped in these like organic sleeves. You count a good 700 gold.
Okay.
Gore?
Gold, 700 gold. Let me look. I'm gonna put this in the sheet so we can like split this up.
Yeah, divvy it up later. With the thing gone, Graham will assist in searching anything that needs searching.
Yeah, I use you for the advantage roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then let's see.
That was an 18. Yeah. Well, actually, I guess they're both 18s.
No, well, how does that work? Because I assume you just take the first guidance roll, but
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I don't know. It should just be, yeah, you roll twice and then add guidance, but honestly, it's just easier to do it
Yeah.
that way just because it's
I just
less.
assumed, yeah, I just always assumed you took the first guidance roll since we just do that for advantage or whatever, or like if it's this, like if it's a straight roll and we did advantage by mistake. Bullshit. For 700 gold, okay, that's it.
Yep, as a lot has also been cleared out. You did get some magic items that you discovered last time, but you did not identify them just
Identify
yet.
it. All right, so this is what Graham is going to send back. Just fought the Shaper, Elder Brain, escaped on Nautiloid. Alive but bloodied in Underdark, near Methelgroth, past Corrupt Grove. Psychic Fog hurts minds. Teleport us around.
There's a kind of crack, like a thunder's crack, and the shape of Varen Veros appears in front of you.
Howdy.
Greetings. This is simply an illusion, however, it's one I'm using to communicate from a distance with a bit more than 25 words at a time. Interesting. A most, odd event. I had been being blocked from reaching out to you once you entered in here. I'd assumed there was some measure of, well, interference, but I had no idea it was an elder brain.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
it's fecked off to wherever it's fecked off to, but it ain't here.
Wait, tell him about the airborne solution he has now.
Airborne solution?
Was he?
Oh, right, yeah. Graham will fill him in on like the death of the brain in the jar and the taunting neener message we got on our way out, and what experiments he's been doing here.
Interesting. And leave it to an elder brain to have the most, how should I put this? Well, in essence, taunting. They tend to be rather crude and rude individuals. This is certainly related to an investigation I'm doing in the Outer Planes. However, I wouldn't concern yourselves with it now. I would simply be happy the fact that the Shaper here was using your plane of existence, well, I suppose our plane of existence, as a mere testing site.
Yeah.
On the plus side, you were able to drive him out. Whatever experiments he had been performing had been cut short, apparently. You've probably set him back quite a while.
One could hope.
Do hope that he is less vengeful than some Elder Brains are. Some are more pragmatic, and some can be a little bit more interested in striking back at those who've struck them.
Oh.
On the plus side, you survived, which is actually a great achievement. Not a lot of people can brag to that fact.
Suppose. So, that Drow city is full of slaves taken from the surface. Lots and lots of them. And no one seems to be doing much about that. Maybe because they don't know, maybe because they don't care, but something's got to give with that.
Yes, actually, I had written at one point a scholarly paper about surface and underdark level warfare. In essence, it's very difficult to move armies in between because it's very, well, there's issues of logistics, actual marching the armies through. While I know that slavery is illegal within Viderheim upon the surface, it is difficult to send in forces down below to actually free the slaves, which would actually require not only capturing, like you have to send a whole army down to capture the city, and then there's the other cities down below. And as much as they hate each other, they hate the surface world interfering on their business more.
Well, they're taking innocent people, so if they're not willing to do anything about that, then well, shit, I don't know.
So
they ought to know, if nothing else. A lot of people, like we actually got those ledgers, so we could actually make a number estimate, right?
Yeah, we could. So what about the teleportation? Can any chance to get us out of here?
Oh yes, I can certainly do that. I believe you are down a single friend. Am I correct?
Two technically, and our wagon.
And the two slaves that I bought because they were a mother and child.
Okay, well, that is quite a.
I would.
Oh, yes, well, fortunately for you, I can certainly make sure that you can travel around a bit if you need to. So
I think we just want to grab our stuff, our people, and just peace out of here. Really.
okay. Well, I can tell you this: I'm not all powerful. However, I can grab. I have to alter my teleportation spell a smidge to make this work. But ultimately, what I can do is, who are your? Just tell me. Everybody want to teleport? I can grab them from a distance and move them up to a single location, which is a bit of a invertation of the actual teleportation spell itself, but I think it would work. I can't get you to Vaxfall itself, but I can get you somewhat closer.
That's
Anything's
fair.
better as long as it's safe and we can.
It's Surface World.
Can we retcon that we know the? I don't remember the lady's name
You
or
had
the
gotten
kid.
their names.
The
Yeah,
Tharatharn?
yeah. You'd gotten everyone's names that you need to.
Okay. What are their names?
It was a while ago. I don't actually remember.
Yeah, this is for next time.
I'll look through my notes
Graham will give all those names, including Kaido, and if possible, just tell them to round up everything from the wagon if we can't teleport the wagon with us.
Very good. Well then, let's 1 second. I have to. He just kind of starts chanting, and it takes about 10 minutes. But after that, you can feel like the magic sweep over you, and where the Shaper's lair was kind of warm and very humid, you are just snapped immediately and are struck with a dry, cold air. The sun above you beats down on your head, bright, the like reflection from the snow around you blinds you.
Piffle jumps up, yelps at the sun, and immediately digs a hole in the ground, in the snow or whatever.
You're not a groundhog, Fiffle.
I haven't seen the sun in like 6 months. I forgot how bright it was.
Is it 6 months? I don't even remember anymore.
6 months, 6 years. It's been a while.
As you look around, you can, especially as you look to the northwest, you see the large tower that you would recognize as the Starwell. You are about half a mile outside of the city of Talva.
We did have business in Tall. I just want to go over there at this point.
Yeah. Plus, we probably want to rest like a
hard.
lot.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
And you look around, you see your carriage, you see Kaido and Sathara, you see Charlie, who just
Nice.
I don't even remember where I left Reggie, or if I like dissipated him. To be honest,
I believe Reggie was pulling the cart. Unless you got.
I don't.
No, then we had 2 mules.
Oh, you got the 2 mules. That's right. Yep.
I don't know anymore.
As it just teleports, and you also see a mother and a child that you had left about not quite a week ago. As they just are shocked to just be suddenly out of the city.
Did they tell us what town they were from, the mother and child?
They told you they were from the north.
They're like a small town. It's not like on the map.
Yeah.
Because I figure Graham is going to keep trying to push for, hey, you should probably go rescue your fucking people from slavery, and having an account of a survivor might help with that.
But we're going to leave it off here. But beyond even that, by forcing the Shaper out of his lair and even out of this plane, you are all going to go up a level.
Hooray!
Yay.
So we will pick this up next week, and congratulations, everyone.
I'll bother you about level up stuff during the week.
Yeah, I figured.
Congratulations on making an enemy of a vengeful brain.